Welcome back, everyone. Hey, we got a lot of fun on tap this weekend in Covington's Devou Park. The event, a huge fundraiser for the Children's Home of Northern Kentucky. And here to tell us more about DevouGrass is Rick Wurth, the director of the Children's Home. Rick, thanks for coming in this morning.
Thanks, Bob. Thanks for having me.
It sounds like you guys are going to have a blast out there this weekend.
We're looking at some great weather. We're looking at some great fall foliage to take a look at. Plus, we're going to have food, music, arts, all kinds of crafts vendors. It's going to be a great day.
It really is setting up for a perfect weekend to be in Devou, a beautiful park really any time of year, but especially maybe get some of those leaves starting to change, all that kind of good stuff. Nice setup for you.
Absolutely. We have a variety of food trucks that'll be on campus there in Devou Park, as well as about 4 or 5 different bluegrass bands to entertain the crowds. We have Circus Mojo coming up.
Oh, the Mojo guys coming. They're fun.
Behringer Crawford Museum will be there to entertain the kids. And the best news, at least for all of us here at Children's Home of Northern Kentucky, is that the event, although it's free to the public, we're going to be there to take free will donations to help us with our adolescent addiction programs at Children's Home of Northern Kentucky. Okay,
well, you tell us a little bit more for those who aren't familiar with the Children's Home of Northern Kentucky. What kind of services do you offer?
Well, we've been in existence since 1882, so we've been around the block a few times. In our past 132 years, we've served as a classic orphanage. Our focus today is primarily on adolescent addiction. This is the biggest need in Northern Kentucky and in our region. And families of all shapes, sizes, political parties, religious backgrounds, all are dealing with this issue in one shape or another. We want to respond to that community need, and we need the public's help to do that. And so we have DevouGrass.
Okay. Well, and how did the idea come about? Who said, you know what? This is how we're going to go about having a good time.
We have some really creative board members and subject matter experts at Children's Home of Northern Kentucky. Rebecca Gensler has been a great advocate for Children's Home and has decided that maybe DevouGrass is the way to get more supporters to wrap around us a mantle of comfort, support, protection for our mission serving kids.
That's great. And when you reached out to some of the bluegrass bands, when you reached out to Circus Mojo, let them know what you were doing, what your cause is all about, how did they respond?
Well, you know what? Unexpectedly, right? They were all over it. They were just willing to help us do anything that it needed. And that's really the secret of our Children's Home. For the last 132 years, it has been the Kentucky community, Ohio community, helping us in any way we needed. So it continues a great tradition.
That's awesome. Give me all the details one more time so everybody can come out and have a great time.
Saturday from noon until dusk, Devou Park, free parking. There'll be ambassadors around the park to guide you to where you need to be. Here's a DevouGrass coffee mug.
Oh, look at that.
It's a flat-out bribe to get you to Children's Home for the next Friday dance-off. You choose the date. We'll be there ready to greet you.
I love it. Hey, Rick, thanks for coming in so much. We appreciate everything you're doing in the community.
Thanks, Bob.
Best of luck with the event this weekend. Sheila.